Did you know that nearly 90% of millionaires didn't inherit their wealth? They built it from the ground up. And yet, only 1% of the population actually reaches millionaire status. What's their secret? It's not luck or chance. It's the knowledge, strategies, and mindset that set them apart. In this video, we're diving deep into 6 life-changing books that every aspiring millionaire must read. These books aren't your typical, how-to-get-rich-quick guides. They focus on the real strategies that successful entrepreneurs use to grow their wealth. You'll learn how to think like a millionaire, leverage your time and resources, and discover the hidden systems that make money work for you. Stick around to find out which books top entrepreneurs swear by and how they can help you start your journey to financial freedom. The strategies we'll explore might surprise you, and they'll change the way you think about money forever. Ready to start? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Mindset over money. Unlocking the millionaire brain. The first step to becoming a millionaire isn't about finding the right business idea, it's about developing the right mindset. As T. Harv Eker writes in Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, your income can only grow to the extent that you do. This book teaches how millionaires think differently and how that shift in mindset is essential for creating wealth. Most people underestimate the power of their thoughts. But the truth is, your mindset determines your success more than any external factor. Millionaires understand that failure is just a stepping stone to success. They don't see obstacles, they see opportunities. Eker focuses on the idea that you need to be rich inside before you can be rich outside. For instance, if you believe money is scarce, you'll constantly struggle to attract it. On the other hand, those who see wealth as abundant tend to attract more of it. In this chapter, one of the most powerful strategies is affirmations. Millionaires don't just set goals, they tell themselves every day that they are deserving of success. Eker recommends starting each day with affirmations that solidify your self-worth and your belief in abundance. Another key lesson from Secrets of the Millionaire Mind is the importance of mastering your inner game. That means learning to control your emotions, especially fear and doubt. Millionaires know how to manage their feelings and stay focused, even when things aren't going their way. The power of visualization is also huge. Studies show that athletes who visualize success perform better. Similarly, entrepreneurs who picture their businesses succeeding are more likely to overcome challenges and stay on track. Remember, the brain is like a garden. If you plant the seeds of wealth, you'll reap the rewards. Millionaires know this and invest in their mental well-being just as much as their financial portfolios. Chapter 2. The Power of Leverage. Mastering time and resources. Time is the most valuable asset we have. In the 10x Rule by Grant Cardone, he argues that successful people understand how to make the most of every minute. Cardone's concept of 10x is simple. To reach the success you desire, you need to take actions that are 10 times bigger than what you think is necessary. Leverage is the key to multiplying your success without having to work more hours. Cardone explains that many aspiring millionaires focus too much on how instead of how much. Instead of making incremental progress, aim for massive success by leveraging your time, resources, and connections. For example, in business, leverage doesn't just mean financial leverage. It means leveraging systems, people, and technology. The best entrepreneurs know they can't do everything themselves. By hiring talented people, outsourcing tasks, and using technology, they free up their time to focus on high-value activities. Statistics show that the most successful entrepreneurs spend 70% of their time working on their business, not in it. This means delegating tasks, building systems, and creating a business that runs without constant intervention. One fascinating case is that of Richard Branson. He didn't start Virgin by doing everything himself, he leveraged the skills of others. By surrounding himself with a capable team and focusing on strategic growth, Branson grew Virgin into a multi-billion-dollar empire. But leverage is also about how you view risk. As Cardone points out, the rich take calculated risks. They don't shy away from risks, they embrace them strategically, knowing that failure is often part of the journey to success. Chapter 3. The Money Matrix. Breaking down wealth systems. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki introduces an important concept. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. The book is built on the idea that wealth is not just about earning, it's about understanding and mastering the systems that create money. Many people think working a 9-to-5 job is the only path to financial stability. Kiyosaki challenges that belief by showing how the rich build wealth through assets. Assets generate income passively, while liabilities drain your wealth. The goal is to have more assets than liabilities. Kiyosaki's advice is simple but powerful. Invest in things that produce cash flow. For instance, owning real estate, stocks, or even a business that runs without your constant involvement. Passive income is what allows millionaires to work less and earn more. Interestingly, Kiyosaki's theory is backed up by data. According to a 2020 survey by the Federal Reserve, nearly 50% of the wealthiest households earn passive income from investments, compared to just 3% of the lowest income households. In The Millionaire Next Door, Thomas Stanley and William Danko reveal that most millionaires don't live lavish lifestyles. Instead, they live below their means, invest smartly, and focus on growing their wealth. They understand that the secret to wealth isn't spending, but saving and investing wisely. A unique aspect of Kiyosaki's philosophy is his view on education. He believes that the traditional education system doesn't teach how to build wealth. Instead of focusing on degrees, Kiyosaki encourages self-education. Learning about finance, investing, and entrepreneurship through books and mentorship is crucial. For example, look at Warren Buffett, who attributes his success to reading. He reads hundreds of pages a day to continually learn about business, investing, and financial markets. His commitment to self-education has undoubtedly played a huge role in his wealth. In short, mastering wealth systems isn't just about making money. It's about learning how money works, how to grow it, and how to make it work for you. By focusing on assets, passive income, and strategic education, aspiring millionaires can build a long-lasting wealth foundation. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building wealth and becoming financially free. Chapter 4. The Entrepreneur's Playbook. From startup to standout, starting a business isn't just about having a good idea. It's about turning that idea into a standout brand that attracts attention. In The Lean Startup, Eric Ries emphasizes that successful entrepreneurs focus on continuous innovation. The idea is to launch quickly, test often, and adapt based on feedback. This strategy is called validated learning. The best entrepreneurs know that failure isn't the end of the road. It's just a step in the process. Ries' concept of a minimum viable product, MVP, is about testing ideas before investing too much time or money. This helps entrepreneurs avoid wasting resources on products or services that the market doesn't want. The key takeaway from the Lean Startup is this: start small, test everything, and then scale up only what works. By gathering data early, you can avoid making mistakes that could cost you big later on. For example, Dropbox started as a simple MVP. Instead of building a full-fledged product, they created a demo video to see if there was interest. Once they got positive feedback, they invested in developing the product further. The Lean Startup approach works because it reduces risk. According to a survey by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 20% of new businesses fail within the first year. By applying strategies like MVP testing and constant iteration, entrepreneurs can greatly improve their chances of success. One additional point is the importance of customer feedback. In Start With Why, Simon Sinek argues that great businesses focus on why they exist, not just what they do. This clarity helps them stand out. For example, Apple didn't just sell computers, they sold a vision of innovation. This core belief built customer loyalty and made them a global brand. Successful entrepreneurs also know the power of storytelling. Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath explains that memorable businesses create stories that resonate with their audience. When you can tell a story people relate to, you create lasting emotional connections with your customers. Chapter 5. The Art of Negotiation. Deals that change the game. Negotiation is more than just haggling over prices. It's an essential skill that separates good entrepreneurs from great ones. In Never Split the Difference, Chris Voss, a former FBI hostage negotiator, shares valuable tactics for high-stakes negotiation. His approach is based on psychology, empathy, and understanding human behavior. Voss argues that negotiating isn't about logic, it's about emotions. According to Voss, using techniques like mirroring, repeating key phrases, and labeling, acknowledging the other party's emotions, can help you build rapport and get better deals. It's all about connecting with the other person on a human level. In a study conducted by Harvard Law School, 85% of professional negotiators said that the most important factor in closing a deal is understanding emotions. Successful entrepreneurs know how to manage these emotions in themselves and in others to get the best outcomes. A good example comes from the world of real estate. Donald Trump built his wealth through real estate deals, but he also mastered the art of negotiation. In the art of the deal, Trump emphasizes that he's always looking for a win-win situation, where both parties feel like they've come out ahead. For instance, when Trump bought the Commodore Hotel in New York, he negotiated with the city for tax breaks. His ability to get the right terms helped him turn the property into the Grand Hyatt, earning him millions. It wasn't just about the property, it was about getting the right deal. In business, knowing when to walk away is just as important as knowing how to close a deal. Voss points out that walking away from a bad deal isn't a failure, it's a strategy. By being prepared to say no, you increase your leverage and make the other party more likely to meet your terms. Moreover, being persistent is a key factor. Studies show that successful negotiators often need to make multiple attempts before getting the right deal. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want, and remember that persistence often pays off. Chapter 6. Mastering the side hustle, turning passion into profit. A side hustle isn't just about making extra money. It's about creating a foundation for future wealth. In Side Hustle by Chris Guillebeau, he shows how anyone can turn a passion into a profitable business, often without leaving their day job. His message is clear: it's possible to build wealth through small, consistent steps. Many successful entrepreneurs started with side hustles. For instance, Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, started her business while working a full-time job. She invested her savings into making a prototype and testing it with friends. Eventually, Spanx turned into a billion-dollar brand. The beauty of a side hustle is that it doesn't require huge upfront costs. Guillebeau suggests starting with what you know and what you love. The internet makes it easy to start an online business with minimal investment. Platforms like Etsy, eBay, and even Instagram provide an affordable way to reach customers and sell your products or services. Another key aspect of side hustles is time management. According to a study by Gallup, 47% of Americans work more than 40 hours a week. Balancing a side hustle with a full-time job requires discipline and focus. Guillebeau recommends setting aside just a few hours a week to work on your side hustle until it grows into something bigger. The idea is to start small, test your product, and refine it based on feedback. Guillebeau emphasizes that taking action is more important than waiting for the perfect idea. Many successful side hustles began with simple concepts that evolved into profitable businesses over time. It's also important to understand the power of passive income. Side hustles, if done right, can turn into passive income streams. For example, creating an online course or writing an ebook can generate money while you sleep. One fascinating success story is that of Pat Flynn, who turned his side hustle into a full-time income. Flynn started with a website to help people pass an architectural exam. Over time, he monetized the site with ads, affiliate marketing, and paid courses. His side hustle became his main business, earning him over $2 million annually. In conclusion, a side hustle is a smart way to create multiple streams of income. By starting small, testing your ideas, and focusing on what you're passionate about, you can build a business that generates wealth without the risks associated with going all in too soon. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more tips on growing your wealth and financial freedom.